so we're good to go. Oh, this map. Yeah, this is a really good map, right?
Oh, this is a great map. I love it. Anyway, spawning up here in the northeast position of the map is Jesus, playing with the Brits, as you said. And then down here in the southwest, we have Tabben, who went with Germany for this tournament with this format. Ooh.
Oh, and Germany is already going to pick up a really nice wood treasure. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the corner.
That's awesome for him. He could sneak in a teepee. What kind of start was this?
I think a wood start.
Did he get a... No, Tabben got 50 wood. I think it was a food start. So he got 50 wood and now he's going to pick up 90 wood. That's actually pretty good for him. All he has to do is grab this and throw down a trade post right off the bat, which is great for Germany.
I don't think he is.
Oh, is he?
Because he still hasn't built a house. There's actually a house now.
Well, he should definitely throw one down. Unless he's going for this interesting 10-10? No. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, thankfully. Because I was completely mystified. Like, that's what he was going to do.
Yeah, I was confused myself. It was really interesting to not see that house.
Yeah, yeah.
And he missed the first pass, too. So, actually, this start is actually quite suboptimal for Tabben. That's pretty interesting. And on Jesus' side, he's getting some yaks.
He's got quite a few yaks, actually.
Yeah.
But Tabben might actually pick up the other wood treasure as well.
Oh my! Oh, that's insane. He had 90 wood, and then now he's picking up 85 wood with a 50 wood treasure in base. That's a lot of wood. That's ridiculous.
Poor Jesus. Just focusing on all his yaks.
Yeah. If
While Tabben is like scoring treasures left and right.
Yep. Oh, does he lose his explorer? Oh, look how low that got. He actually kind of mismicroed that, so he won't be able to pick this up immediately.
Hmm.
He'll have to wait for his crack shot. Oh, and Jesus. And strategic pause out of Jesus here.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I wonder who's favored in this matchup. In my opinion, it's a fairly even one.
Yeah. Just skill-wise, I would say Tabben is a bit better. But Civ-wise, I would say.
I think British right? do quite well against Germans.
Yeah.
I think they're a solid pick in this format where you can only pick a single civilization.
Yep.
The British are kind of like the bread and butter civ that can kind of get away in any matchup. Like they don't have any weak matchups, unlike say some of the other more unique civs. So that was a solid pick. Germany has a few bad matchups in my opinion.
Yeah, success.
I think I can't actually think of any off the top of my head. But actually, Spain, I believe, is a bad matchup for Germany. But then again, Spain is not exactly the kind of civilization you'd pick in this format.
I think no one has picked Spain, have they?
I don't believe so. We can have a look at the civ list after this game and double check that.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the brackets. I don't see any Spain.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, these are of course countries.
Oh,
of origin.
So no Spanish players then, actual Spanish players.
True.
All right, Jesus is up. He's got a few vills out here. He's getting his outpost as well, a market. He's getting slammed down.
Yeah. What do you think of the tower placement there?
I think he could have placed it a bit more aggressively. But it does cover this mine quite well. I think this is more of a defensive position. He's looking to not lose villagers as opposed to trying to apply pressure on the German player. And if Germany has trouble with anything, it's like prolonged colonial fights. They just want to get into the fortress age and get the skirmishers and the Ulan mass out.
Well, as far as I can tell, yep, there's trade post totally going down. I think he's going for the full trade route. Even taking Jesus as a trade post.
That's interesting. What are they sent?
That's just very ballsy.
Well, it's...
I think he's just...
Yeah? What do you think he is?
I think he's just toying around with Jesus for a while.
Huh. Well, that would be... that can backfire. Well, this TP placement means that if Jesus actually wants to siege this down, he has to send troops way up north and out, away from the German player.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Oh. Four musketeers coming out. Not quite the best batch you could obtain so early. This hunt is not super well herded. But it's okay because Jesus has...
I have it. Hold on. Oh, I didn't install the taunts. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was totally going for a Veni Vidi Vici. This hunt. You know it, right?
I've heard of it, yeah. That taunt pack is really good.
It was exactly what you just said.
Yeah, could have been amazing, but unfortunately, yeah, that taunt pack was not installed. What is Jesus up to? I think
he lost his explorer. He's got a few idle villages in the corner, so I think he must be a bit distracted at the moment.
Yes, but it's not like the German player is applying any pressure, so I'm not too sure what he's distracted by.
I think with himself.
Tabben just clicked up. No worries whatsoever. Yeah, he's headed to the fortress age, fast age. He's got 2 TPs going.
Yep.
Well, he's in a fairly good spot. He's going to get away with his age up without the British player being able to do anything about it. And if you want to hit Germany, this is the time to do it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what Jesus can do now.
I just don't know what he's up to. Just booming. He sent 700 wood, 600 wood. Quick raid coming in, but I don't think it'll catch anything. Oh, yes, 1 villager goes down.
Just lost 1. Yeah.
He's only got a single barrack, so I'm assuming he'll want to jump to fortress age himself. But he'll just get there so much later than the German player.
Yeah, completely. Doesn't even have the gold yet.
And, ooh, some of these Ulans are getting picked off by the musketeers. This is not a good fight for the German player. 2 Ulan go down against a single musketeer. Hardly a good trade.
I did see Jesus go for 2 musketeer melee mode, so he is microing it now.
Yeah. I think that was a good little trade for Jesus, but on the other hand, like, Tabben's up to the fortress age. He has no problems whatsoever. His economy's undamaged. He's gonna be able to ship all of these units. 8 skirm, 8-9 Ulan, 5 Dobbs is really fun too, and I think he'll be able to hit his timing with that big fortress mass pretty easily.
Yep. Do you think he's going to go to H4? Because I totally would.
You would. Well,
Yeah, I would totally would. Like he's got almost enough gold for it. He just only needs food. That's it.
yeah, I think he's gonna go for some mercenary shipment, Black Riders or Jaegers. Yep, there you go. There.
Yep.
We'll have to see which one he sends. And Jesus is going for Musketeer Hussar. Ooh man, I don't know how I feel about that. Because that composition of Musk Hussar is directly countered by Skirmisher, War Wagon. I'm gonna guess that Black Riders are being sent because they're an excellent shipment.
Yep. And it's totally to be expected. So yeah, the Hussars might not be as effective as he has hoped.
Yeah, look.
Oh, even more Hussars.
It's a large number of Hussar. If Tabben sent the Jaegers, I guess there's a little luck going in Jesus's favor. Oh, 6 longbowmen coming down. This is like hardly any good because Jesus is stuck sending 6 longbow shipments, whereas Tabben has got 8 skirmishers, 9. Oh, look at the Jaegers coming out now.
He sent Jaegers?
Yeah, he did. These are beefy ass German mercenaries. Are they German?
Yep.
Yeah, Jaeger is German for
They
hunter.
they were the elite troops, snipers, usually farmers boys trained in hunting for food and rabbits, like small game.
Mm-hmm.
So they were expert shots on the field.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Jaeger means hunter.
Yep, in German. I knew
Yep.
that much.
Yeah. Do you know a bit of German?
Oh my god. My German in high school was actually quite atrocious. The German teacher
Did
got
you
mad at me
learn
a few
German
times.
in high school?
Yeah, I took German in high school.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Well, what did you take in high school?
German, but that was mandatory, like for the United States.
Oh, no. I'm French. Wait. But that doesn't make any sense because I'm in Colorado right now.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Yeah, I'm totally confused now because you said you woke up at 9 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. No, I live in the United States, but I am French and I have lived in France, for 10 years prior to this.
Yeah. I think I remembered hearing that.
Yeah.
You must have told me before. Jesus has continued to mass at least around 12 hussars, don't you think?
A little more than that, actually. Look at all these guys.
That's it.
That's a sizable mass, but the problem is that it's directly countered by this like unit composition. The Uhlans might be sort of dead weight, just because of they lack the HP that they had in the official patch. But I mean, the Jaegers and the War Wagons are gonna make mincemeat out of this army. Like,
Yeah.
Tabben's unit composition is just straight up better. So even if Jesus has a better score right now, I still want to give the advantage to Tabben, and we'll see how this first engagement goes. Oh yeah, Jaegers do not count in the score, which explains that deficit. These players are actually evenly matched in terms of score. And now look at this. The Uhlans connecting with the Hussar, and then the War Wagons just dishing out damage. But actually, you know, the position for Jesus was actually quite decent.
I was actually going to say that. Yeah.
So I think he got more value out of his units than he otherwise would have, but I don't think it's enough.
No, sadly not so.
This is just straight up textbook fortress unit composition, just doing so much better than the Colonial Muskhussar. But still, I mean, the fight's actually a little closer than I would have imagined it to be.
Yeah, completely. Just for a second, it looked like Jesus might actually win the first battle, but
Yes.
you can see those Jaegers. Just always that one unit that survives an encounter like that.
One of them's at 1 HP.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, he lucked out. Can't touch this.
Yeah.
But like at this point, like tabben is miles ahead. Jesus has been kind of pushed away from this hunt, so he can't gather there. And these villagers are super exposed, so all tabben realistically has to do is just push these resources. And Jesus does not have the military strength to defend these positions, and like that's kind of like nail in the coffin right there. In my opinion, this game is really steeped in the favor of tabben.
Well, let's hope Jesus can work his miracles.
Jesus
Walk on
is
water.
known for his miracles. Unfortunately, I don't think wine is what Germans appreciate drinking. They're more the beer kind of people.
Yeah. No. These few longbowmen are going to be picked off.
Oh yes, that's just crushing damage. All these villagers are completely exposed. There's no way they will survive. I think Jesus is going to tap out in a few seconds here.
Well, knowing Jesus, he actually won't. I think he's just going to stick it out until his PC is gone. Oh.
There he goes. Okay.
Yeah. But well played by Jesus.
Yeah, well played both players. Textbook German versus Brits right there.
Yeah.
You can just kind of see how close they were at the beginning of the fight, and just how the unit composition was just way better for the German player.
Yeah, and you can tell from the units killed.
Yeah.
Almost twice as much for tabben.
That is. And not to mention that tabben's units are more expensive. So that kind of tells you what's going on right there. So there we have it. Tabben is our first victor of this ESOC Mono-Civ tournament. 1 day, 1 civ. All right.
So,
I had.
what is our next game going to be?
I was talking to Reezy